Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And today we're talking about our 3 favorite available bourbons and ryes that we're enjoying right now. Well, not right now. This is something different. We'll get to that.
Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
Today, we're doing another video, just like last week, a new recurring video segment that we're going to do, where we're going to be talking about our 3 favorite bourbons and ryes that we're enjoying right now in this space of time. The bottles that we find ourselves reaching for more often than other bottles that we may have sitting around. So before we get into that, though, we got to get into the first sip, which is where we have a single sample blind of something we are not familiar with. We've not tried it before. And that way we don't know whether we're supposed to like it or not because it's blind. It could be available. It could be allocated. Who knows? Let's get into it and find out.
Anything's game. Oh. Whoa.
What in the world?
It smells like something that I can't put my finger on. Something good, like fruit.
I think you like it because I think this might be a rye, just based on the nose.
It smells good. And then there's a specific smell that I cannot recall, but it reminds me of something that's pleasant. So that's all I can remember right now.
Yeah, to me, this is coming across with kind of like a piney spearmint type of note.
Ooh,
I'm getting on it. It's not huge on the mint. It's more like capital spear, lowercase mint. Doesn't have that cooling sensation.
I think I might be getting like a plum. Maybe that's what it is. Like a
really?
very ripe plum.
This just smells like a straight up standard down the middle rye to me. Let's get into the taste and see what we're working with.
I respectfully disagree, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a rye.
I like it. It's like a spearmint plum. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
plum that's wrapped in spearmint gum or something. That sounds disgusting, but I love it.
I can see you on the plum, and the spearmint's definitely there on the palate, and the rye spice is just dancing right on the middle of the tongue. It's
like a party in your mouth.
It's actually making me salivate. Like it's making me want more, even though I don't know that I'm 100% in love with the flavors that are going on in here.
Whatever this is making my day. I hope it's available because I would like to get some.
It tastes like a pine tree to me. Like it.
No, I respectfully disagree.
It tastes like a pine tree smells.
That's fine.
It almost tastes like a Christmas tree smells.
Okay, let's get into the scoring because I'm ready.
Okay. I need one more sip. Hang on.
I don't. Gosh, I hope this is available. It's right up my alley. It is a little warm in the back palate, but not like high proof warm. Probably rye warm.
I mean, I think there's definitely some heat from some proof there. There's a lot of flavor there. Mm-hmm. It is very rye forward. So if you're somebody who doesn't like a very rye forward pour, this is not for you. But if you like ryes, this is definitely worth checking out. Whatever it is, hopefully it's something that's available because you're getting a lot of rye spice, pine, spearmint, oak. I'm
getting some plum.
The oak is still sticking around, and I see your plum. I can see you there. I don't eat a lot of plum, so I'm not hugely familiar with that flavor profile, but it is pretty good. Speaking of flavor profiles, nose flavor experience. Hit us with your scoring. 2
thumbs up on nose, 2 thumbs up on flavor, 2 thumbs up on experience.
Wow.
This is dang good.
This is your jam.
This is my jam.
This is your jam. Okay. I'm going to give it, I'll give it a thumbs up on the nose, thumbs up on the flavor, and thumbs up on the experience. If I liked rye more, I might be more in your boat. And I do like rye, but this is not the type of rye that I tend to gravitate towards. Okay. So let's find out what we've been drinking, and then we'll talk about the price, the availability, and whether we buy it again or not, which you're 2 thumbs up.
Pretty obvious.
All right. So this is Stellum Rye, 116.2 proof.
Is Stellum probably not available?
Stellum Rye is very readily available, and it's about $50 a bottle.
That's my sweet spot. I think we'll be buying some of that.
Oh, we will.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about our retail and consumer scores. Retail being the price and the availability, $50, very readily available. Where are you at?
Okay, so I am just gonna give it 1 thumbs up.
Really? Okay.
Because I'm cheap, and $50 is still $50. It's a lot of money.
That's right.
However, that being said, that's kind of my sweet spot.
Yeah. And then would you buy it again or not?
2 thumbs up.
Consumer score.
2 thumbs up. We will buy this.
So in our real world scoring metric, where you add up the thumbs, this just scored a 9 for you.
We will buy this.
I'm pretty sure this is the highest scoring pour that we've ever had for you on the channel.
I don't know if it's the day or the product or a little bit of both, but this is everything I wanted right now.
She's in love. It's love at first sip.
What about you? Get on to you. Enough about me.
Honestly, for that high of a proof, I am going to give it 2 thumbs up on a retail score for that distribution.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of right in that pocket with New Riff barrel proof rye for us, or rare breed rye. I tend to like those flavor profiles a little bit more than this. Would I buy it again or not? Thumbs up. This is MGP 95% rye forward rye done in a very good way. So for $50, it's hard to beat. Man. Hey, we just found a gem. I've been wanting to try Stellum Rye for a while now.
I now have my 4-piece rye collection.
Yeah.
That is the 4th piece.
Shout out to Nate Souza for hooking us up this sample of Stellum Rye.
Bless you, sir.
Local friend, awesome guy. Helped us with the channel, the genesis of the channel.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Fellow Nashville Bourbon Social Club guy. So thanks, Nate. Thanks, Suze.
If you like this video as much as I like this rye, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Or comment. Let us know if you've had Stellum and what your thoughts are, because I very much want to know.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button while you're down there as well.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and click the video description and check out the link to our Patreon. We have a whole community over there. You can get involved, get plugged in. You can access our score sheet that has all of our scoring on it. And then we also do, in the bonus content tier, we do 2 additional uncut episodes that are very much like this, where we just sit down and have a pour or something.
Sometimes it's blind, sometimes it's not blind.
Yep.
We do a little bit more international whiskeys over on Patreon as well.
Yep, we take requests, and if we get new bottles in that we want to try, we can try them much sooner than we can on the blind format here. And speaking of blind format, we also do blind flight nights over there on our Patreon as well. We do private live streams once a month. And then we do quarterly blind flight nights where people get blind flights. We hop on a private live stream together and we do a coordinated blind flight, which is a ton of fun as well. So all that information is in the video description below. As I almost knock over my glass.
That would be a shame. That would be a travesty.
A travesty amongst all travesties. All right, let's get into our main topic today, where we're talking about our 3 available bourbons and ryes that we're reaching for right now. And I kind of stumbled through that because I was thinking in my head, Erin just added this one to her list.
I did.
But let's stick with the theme.
Okay.
And go with rare breed rye.
Yes.
So as much as we love rare breed bourbon, and we definitely love rare breed bourbon.
We do.
We have been reaching for this rye a lot lately.
We have been. Both of us have been.
It's so good.
And this is in my 4-piece collection as well.
Yeah. I love the nose on this stuff, and the rye profile, the flavor profile is more in line with what I like compared to the Stellum. Okay. So, but this is right there with this, like as far as what your taste preferences are. So rare breed rye definitely goes in, and being readily available at 50-ish bucks, hard to beat.
Yes.
Next up is going to be Wilderness Trail.
Or Wilderness Trail if you prefer.
And this is a pick by the Nashville Bourbon Social Club. It's 4 years, 5 months old. It is the high rye bourbon. This one's only 98 proof. We got a nice little Ted Lasso sticker there. But this stuff is just different. Like, you know, we tend to drink a lot of the major distillery products like Wild Turkey, and products that are not major distilleries like Stellum, Wilderness Trail, even though this is MGP, but like Wilderness Trail, New Riff. It's nice to get into those types of products from time to time because it tastes a little different.
Yeah,
so
different.
And sometimes I don't want 112 proof. Sometimes I just want a little 98 proof easy sipper. So Wilderness Trail's doing good things, and we're reaching for it a lot these days. Last up for this episode is going to be Old Forester 1897 Bottled in Bond, particularly the old label.
Old label.
And if you watched last week's video where we talked about bottles that we recently finished, that is yet to be named, that segment, but the new label of this stuff is very banana forward. And this one has more cherry on the nose, and it has more of like a powdered sugar funnel cake type of vibe on the palate.
Yeah.
And I literally found myself wanting this. And we wanted to put this in because there may still be some of these old labels floating around on the shelves. So if you see one of these old labels, kind of the vintagey, off-white, cream colored, and you like a cherry, banana, funnel cake, powdered sugar type of vibe, then you need to grab a bottle of this. I don't think the new bottle is worth $50. We would not pay that.
Nope.
But I would pay $50 for another one of these, or 2 or 3 before they disappear. I'd like to have this around. This is a great easy sipper. This is funny. Like, we tend to like higher proof stuff for more flavor.
Yeah.
But we have 2 products in here that are hovering right around 100 proof. And yeah, I mean,
it just goes to show you that proof isn't everything. It's a part of the package, it's not the whole package.
Well, when you can pack good flavor in to a lower proof point, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This doesn't have as long of a finish as I would like for it to be truly exceptional in my book, but the flavor profile is so good.
Yeah.
I just found myself gravitating towards that. All right, that's it for our main topic today. Let's get into other stuff. And we are talking books today.
Yes, we are.
So you can go ahead and hit the snooze button.
If you want to, unless you're into books.
So we've been reading some stuff here lately, and not new stuff.
No.
But we've been getting into a little something each of us.
Yeah.
So you've been reading.
I've been getting into the Harry Potter series, which has been kind of fun because I didn't get into it originally when it first came out. I think I was a little bit older than the demographic, but now I'm reading it as a middle-aged woman, and it's actually really enjoyable. Like, it's a fun, easy read. I'm reading a book and then I'm watching the corresponding movie, and then reading the next book and watching the corresponding movie. So right now I'm on book 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban. And I think that's how you say it, Azkaban. Yeah. And it's really good. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm also reading these. Well, and by reading, I mean listening to them on Overdrive, which we've had as other stuff before. Overdrive is a free app that you can get on any iOS or Android platform, and you just have to have a library card, and you can check out books, audiobooks or digital books for free.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of audiobooks, and I've been listening to the Harry Potter series. I'm on book 2. I finished book 1, and I'm also listening back through a series I actually read a long time ago, Stephen King's Dark Tower series, and I'm on book 6 out of 7 now. I'm loving it. It holds up. It's so much fun. But I am enjoying Harry Potter as well. And Harry Potter's like, what, 20 years old now?
Yeah.
The first movie?
Yeah.
So who knows how old the first book is? But we were due for a revisit. I actually never read the books.
I never read the books either.
I watched all the movies up until the very last one, and then I never watched the last movie. I don't know why. I just got busy.
Well, that will change, sir.
Yeah. But anyways, that's our other stuff for this week. If you haven't revisited Harry Potter, if you've never read it like me,
or like me, I've not read it either.
Yeah. And if you haven't checked out Stephen King's Dark Tower series, it's not like a typical Stephen King book. It's more like fantasy adventure meets like the Old West. It's a great series. It's a lot of twists and turns, and the main characters involved are very good, and they hook you. They bring you in. So that's our other stuff for this week. Thank you guys for watching so much. Till next week.
Cheers.